morning and welcome to the Melbourne to Stanley race. My name is Simon Dryden. I'm just going to give you a quick weather update, and for those of you unaware, we postponed the start from 3 o'clock this morning last evening, as there was a bit of strong conditions going through with the front coming through last night. It was a bit wild and woolly, and we thought the fleet would be much better and safer off if we started them today. Alright, so the fleet will get underway at 9:30 this morning, so let's go and have a look at the weather. We start looking here at the forecast chart, and this is showing that front that went through last night. And interesting for those interested in weather, how that front is joined with this ridge up through Australia. So we're going to expect unstable, cloudy weather over the mainland. But if we look down here, we can see that we're in westerly flow for the racetrack area. So those westerly flows, and as you can see, as this high moves over here, the winds are going to moderate. So if we go and have a quick look at a more detailed chart, is that if you look, this is start time, so you'll see good westerly winds. The other thing is that if we look in here, while the fleet is between Cape Otway and Wilson's Prom, they'll be protected by the land. So while it might be initially strong first thing this morning, they'll be in lesser conditions till they move out past the protection of the land. Okay, if we go and have a look at predict wind, this is a predict wind model starting at 9 o'clock in the morning, and so if we go and play the model, you can generally see as we go back and forward, you'll see that it's become much lighter over on this side. So lighter winds are moving across the course, but they don't get too light. So you can see while the fleet here gets towards King Island by 5 o'clock tonight, so that's where King Island, and if we look there, we're into the 20-knot winds. So quite good wind strength there, and as we watch the fleet go down, you will see the wind lightens off and even lighter still, and then as you see, as we get into Stanley here, which is very unusual for a Stanley race, the wind's lightening off. It normally gets stronger as you approach the coast, but as you can see, as the boats are finishing overnight, 12, 13, 10 knots in at Stanley, so going to be quite good conditions. So there you have it. You can see that our Beneteau 40, which Bandit is the boat in the fleet of that size, is going to get to Stanley at about 3 o'clock tomorrow morning. We might be lucky in getting some of the first faster ones in by midnight or 1 a.m. And then the rest of the fleet should be in by early Sunday morning, so probably last boat by 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, we've got the tracker working, so keep an eye on the tracker all day and we'll update you later. Thank you.